So some more on energy zones. When I talked about them individually, one by one by one, I mentioned that our bodies and us as human beings, we are connected to the elements, okay? And what are the elements? The elements are earth, air, fire, and water, okay? And how are we connected? Okay, I'm going to explain a little. And I did try to in the individual ones, but I think that this deserves its own explanation so that you can understand it even better. So, how are we connected to the earth? Okay, well, there's many more deep things I can get into with that, and there will be its own post on how everything living in the earth is connected and how we need each other, but I'm going to keep it simple. This is just how our bodies are connected to understand the energy zones. So, our root energy zone, which is at the base of our spine, which is the root of us, our security, our groundedness, our stability, it's our foundation, okay, is rooted with the earth, which is grounding, stability, foundation. Do you see? Okay, each one of these correlate. You'll see what I mean. So that is connected to your root energy zone. That's why, you know, when somebody's growing or healing or evolving, or you see pictures, you see the roots go down and they grow, or it's the same thing with people. We grow within and we grow without. Okay, that's because we're rooted into the earth, the root energy zone. It's tied to the root of us. All right. We're going to do air next. How is air connected to our body? Well, air is connected to our heart energy zone because our mind has us breathe air, and we need the air to create the palpation of the heart. Okay? And it's the element needed to create that flow through your whole body because oxygen or air is the solution to most things within us as human beings. Because if our cells are not oxidized and hydrated, but even I'm just talking about air right now. So if our cells aren't oxidized with air, then we would deplete. And that's a whole nother subject too. But so air is connected to your heart. It creates that flow, creates that palpation that we need to stay alive. Okay, we need both air and our heart. Okay. Now, fire. Where is fire connected? You're probably thinking, well, we don't have fire in our body. No, we don't have fire in our body, but fire is connected to our solar plexus. Okay. And that's because it is our confidence. It's what makes us take charge. It allows you to take charge without stress. It's what gets you excited. Okay. And so when you say someone lit that fire within you, that's your solar plexus. Or, you're really steamy because someone's so, and that kind of fire, that's your solar plexus. Okay. So it creates a confidence. It creates you being able to have a personal power and self-control and deal with stress and take charge. Okay, that's that fire in you. All right. Kind of like drive. I could replace fire for drive. Does that make sense? All right. So the last and final one would be the sacred energy zone, and that is water. And why is water connected to the sacred energy zone? Well, because water is connected to emotions and it flows. It has motion. And emotions are energy in motion. So, water is connected to your sacral energy because that is what is connected to your emotional sense of self, your emotional state. Okay? And we are 80+% water and we flow. And that's why it's important for us to be hydrated. And that's why it's important for us to take in the right amount of water. Because without it, we're not going to flow. And that means our emotions won't be stable. Okay? Because it is connected to the emotional side of ourself in our sacral energy zone. So there's a little bit about how all the elements connect to our bodies. And I hope that gave you a little understanding on that. All right. Self love's the best love. Have a good day.